Certainly. Here's a thorough exploration of La Castañada, or La Castañada, an autumn festival rich with Catalan heritage, celebrated primarily on October 31st. This tradition, laden with family warmth, cultural nostalgia, and remembrance of the deceased, beautifully complements All Saints' Day and All Souls' Day on November 1st and 2nd. Origins and historical significance. While Castanyada's roots intertwine with the ancient Celtic festival of Samhain, the celebration in Catalonia uniquely melds both pagan and Christian customs. Originally, it was thought to provide strength and warmth to families gathered to pray for the souls of loved ones, observing the autumn harvest and preparing for the colder months. The custom is said to have gained particular popularity in the 18th century, evolving into a more communal activity. Traditionally, Catalan families would share a meal in honor of the deceased, consuming seasonal foods that would provide warmth during the chilly late autumn nights. The chestnut, castaña, for example, symbolized resilience in the face of harsh weather, while sweet potatoes and almonds were readily available post-harvest. Traditional Castañada foods and rituals. 1. Roasted chestnuts. Central to the celebration are roasted chestnuts, which are a staple of this holiday. Families gather around stalls or home fires to roast chestnuts, filling the air with their distinctive earthy aroma. The crackling of chestnut shells in the fire evokes a sense of cozy nostalgia that draws communities together. The chestnuts symbolize continuity and strength, celebrating nature's bounty even as colder weather looms. 2. Sweet potatoes, moniatas. Sweet potatoes, often roasted alongside chestnuts, add warmth and sweetness to the evening. Their inviting golden hue and soft, sugary taste make them a seasonal favorite, harking back to the simplicity of autumnal harvests in rural Catalonia. 3. Panellets. These almond-based treats, traditionally covered with pine nuts, are another iconic element. Panellets have deep-rooted symbolism, connecting Catalans with their Roman heritage. They are reminiscent of offerings made to honor the deceased in Roman times. These bite-sized sweets, enjoyed in a variety of flavors like lemon, chocolate, or coconut, are lovingly homemade in many Catalan households. 4. Muscatel wine. Accompanying these foods is muscatel, a sweet Catalan wine whose syrupy texture pairs perfectly with the roasted flavors of the chestnuts and sweet potatoes. Sharing muscatel brings warmth and conviviality, encouraging families and friends to relax and connect. Cultural figures and folklore. The iconic castañeras, or chestnut roasters, play a beloved role in the Castañada. These women, dressed in traditional garb with long skirts, woolen aprons, and hoods, set up stalls in marketplaces, squares, and near cemeteries. They roast and sell chestnuts to passersby, symbolizing the enduring Catalan spirit and creating a visual link to times past. Historically, soot from the roasted chestnuts was believed to bring good luck, leading children and adults to smudge their faces for fortune. The Castañada's spiritual aspect. Since Castañada occurs on the eve of All Saints' Day, it has a spiritual dimension as well. In Catalan cemeteries, it's common for families to light candles and lay flowers on the graves of loved ones as a sign of respect and remembrance. For many, this observance underscores the deep connection to family and heritage, as well as the recognition of life's cycle. Modern celebration. 2024 Castañada. In 2024, the Castañada festivities will be celebrated with gusto on Thursday, October 31st, across Catalonia. This year, in addition to the traditional foods and customs, modern adaptations will be on display. In cities like Barcelona and Girona, markets will feature pop-up stalls offering not only roasted chestnuts, but also artisanal versions of panellets, catering to a more contemporary palate. This Thursday, families and friends will gather in homes or at chestnut stands, reminiscing and enjoying each other's company. Schools across Catalonia will often celebrate with panellet making workshops for children, teaching them the traditional recipes and keeping the customs alive. In larger cities, local councils organize Castañada events with music, parades, and traditional dances, allowing the younger generation to partake in a holiday that honors both the past and present. Castañada and Halloween influence. While Halloween has influenced the festival, particularly in urban areas, Castañada remains distinctly Catalan in its flavor and practices. Many families still prioritize gathering to roast chestnuts, remembering departed loved ones, and enjoying traditional food rather than embracing the spookier elements of Halloween. In some cases, Castañada and Halloween are combined, particularly in schools, where children might dress up but still enjoy roasted chestnuts and sweet potatoes. Conclusion: celebrating heritage and togetherness. As the leaves change, Castañada remains a beloved celebration that brings warmth, heritage, and a sense of belonging to Catalonia. It's a time for families to remember the past, celebrate the season's harvest, and honor traditions in ways that are as diverse as the people who celebrate it. Whether in quiet reflection or at lively gatherings, Castañada captures the essence of Catalonia in autumn.